I want to share with you our 2025 offers for MGM Rewards and what that looks like going forward for us with our trips. I will say that when these offers came out last year in August 2024, I was completely shocked. What's up, Vegas fanatics? I've been wanting to make this video for quite some time, but you know me, promptness and consistency are not my strong points on YouTube. Before we get into those offers, I just want to be completely transparent with you. I feel like I owe it to a few of you watching who follow me. There's no denying that I was very skeptical and not happy about MGM acquiring the Cosmopolitan. So for those of you who are new here, my name is Crystal. I travel to Las Vegas with my mother-in-law, aka Mamacita, and we have stayed and played exclusively at Cosmopolitan since 2018, and we really cornered ourselves there over the years, which led to me having these uneasy feelings about what would happen. You know, identity program was so good to us, and I was really apprehensive, let's say. Hashtag blame MGM. So we were told years ago by a casino host to maximize our comps by playing on the same player's card. So when we go to Vegas, we have separate bankrolls, Mamacita and I, but we try to hammer the same card wherever we want to stay. And that's a good point to bring up. Like, where you want to stay is where you should focus your play. And that's what we did at Cosmo. Marketing department at the Cosmo had us pinned. There were trips we would barely leave the property. Like, they knew how to get us there. I'm going to put these offers up right now. So what you're seeing is our offers when we got home from our end of July trip in 2024, just days before the switchover. These offers are the exact same today. I have booked this offer now 4 times and they haven't changed. We did take a trip in October and they haven't changed since then either. So you'll see at the top tier properties, Bellagio, Aria, Vdara, Cosmopolitan, Mandalay Bay is in there, and MGM, we're getting $850 free play and $350 food and beverage credit. You move down to New York, Park MGM, the same free play and $700 food and beverage credit. And then Excalibur and Luxor, the bottom tier properties in the portfolio, $800 food and beverage credit and $850 free play. So to backtrack a little bit, remember MGM was very vague about how this was all gonna, go over. They weren't releasing a lot of information. And at the time, back mid-2024, they told us that identity points would transfer over point to point to MGM, which would only set us at Pearl level. So we went ahead and booked a room at the Vdara for our October trip. And then a couple of months later, I was online and I was seeing that people were able to book a room at the Cosmopolitan at the same time they already had a room booked at another MGM property. And I was like, what? I need to check this out, right? So I go online and lo and behold, I plug in the dates for October and everything else comes up with the price tag except Cosmo. So I booked it, right? No brainer. Let's go with that. If it's working for other people, it might work for us. So we get there in October. We had a 1-bedroom penthouse booked at the Vdara, and we had a 2-queen studio terrace fountain view room booked at Cosmo, and it worked. The exact same dates. Mamacita got there before we did. She flew in because we were driving in from LA that trip, and she checked in at Cosmo. $350 food and beverage credit added to the account and the free play added. We got there 7 p.m. She comes over, we check in. We got the $350 food and beverage credit. They didn't add the free play, but we had 2 rooms booked on the exact same dates for the exact same nights on the same offer, and it worked. Now, let me tell you, moments before I just came up here to record this, I went on the website and I double checked on the app. And right now we have a trip booked for May 28th to June 1st. We're booked at the Luxor that trip. And I plugged in the dates. Everything else shows you know, a price tag for a room on the exact same dates, except Cosmo. How much you want to bet it would still work? We don't need another room. We have a 2-bedroom thing at Luxor that we're going to stay at. But still, to this day, in April 2024, they still haven't fully integrated Cosmo into the system. It blows my mind. I will say also, before we traveled in October, I signed in one day on the app and they had switched us to gold out of nowhere. So that was great. Let me know in the comments if you were one of the ones who took advantage of the little quirky glitch that resulted with Cosmo being added into the portfolio. I know a lot of people were able to book back-to-back trips without that 72 hours in between. So looking into the rest of 2025 and early 2026, I have 3 trips booked currently on the same offer. Like I said, I have a trip in May. It's my son's 21st birthday trip. Mamacita and I, along with Courtney and my son Jaden, for that one, staying at the Luxor. And then Mamacita and I will be back for a girls' trip, September 4th to the 8th, staying in a wraparound at the Cosmopolitan. And then February 2026 is a very big trip for us. Mamacita has a big birthday, and I signed up for the Rock and Roll Half Marathon on the Strip. But that'll be a fun trip. We have a really cool room booked at the Vdara, which I haven't even heard of before. It's a 2-bedroom hospitality suite. I can't even believe we got comped for it. Like, we're just taking advantage of all these amazing perks. Like, it's very cool. I was also able to email the host at Fontainebleau and offer match that trip. So we'll start down at the Fontainebleau next February and end up at the Vdara. Let me know about your MGM offers. Have they bumped up since MGM acquired Cosmo, or did they stay the same, get a little worse? I'm kind of hearing it all over the board, really. I hope to see some of you in Vegas on our upcoming trips. I really miss it. Mamacita and I have been talking, and we waited way too long in between trips. So our last time there was October, and we're not going to be there till the end of May. We are itching to get there. Good luck out there, everybody. All the best. Peace, love, and royal flushes.